What's going on, guys? My name is Fuzzlax and welcome back to the Pokemon Volt White Randomised Nuzlocke. Today is the beginning of the end. I hate to sound ominous, but it generally is. Today is the start of the rematches against the Elite Four, where we finally get to go up against Alder if we manage to complete it, and cement ourselves as champions. Now, if you have enjoyed this series, first and foremost, I want to thank you for being with me this entire time. I have had an absolute blast. The highs, the lows, all the support I've been getting on this series has been absolutely phenomenal. And I just wanted to thank you guys first and foremost. Now, if you have been enjoying the series, make sure you smash that like button to show your appreciation. It means the world to me. Leave a comment down below some of your favourite parts of the series as we go on. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes of any projects that we drop going forward. Now, like I said, this is the finale. But just like we did the last week with the Elite Four, we're going to separate them up into smaller videos. A, just to give them their own props, and B, just to drag it out that little bit longer. But we're going to go through each one is going to have their own individual video, just to let that suspense a little bit more. And yeah, that'll give us a nice round end to the actual play. Now, as you can see on the layout, again, there is no team. That is because I have had to build this thing from the ground up. Cynthia proved why she is the champion of Sinnoh and why she is one of, if not the strongest champions in Pokemon history. With a randomized team with only 3 at a push good Pokemon, she managed to devastate our team. Now, if you haven't seen that episode, go back and check it out. It was emotional and inspiring into a way, and yeah. So thanks to Cynthia, we've had to rebuild the team. We're gonna go over who I've decided, and yeah, then we're gonna head into the Elite Four and see if this ragtag team can actually pull off the victory that we need. So up first, we have Mr. Unsaved, our Hasty Nature Excadrill. Now, I haven't sorted out the items yet. I was too busy trying to focus on the actual mons themselves, what they were going to bring to the table, what I was actually looking for in a squad. Basically, I tried to whittle it down to having one dedicated physical attacker, one dedicated special attacker, tried to get a special and physical wall, and then round up the rest of the team with either a gimmick or just something else to help take down what we have. So we're starting off with Mr. Unsaved, our Hasty Nature Excadrill, rocking out with the moveset of Sword Dance / Rock Slide and Earthquake with Mold Breaker as his ability. I basically took what I thought was Clay's iconic Excadrill and put him into the squad. The attack stat and speed stat are off the charts, and he has a pretty decent HP stat as well, so hopefully should pull through. Unfortunately, he is a bit of a glass cannon in his defenses, but he's not there to take any hits, he is there to dish them out. Now, up next, we have Jellian, one of the newest members of the squad. Actually, caught last episode, I think it was. A Modest Nature Tentacruel. With Liquid Ooze as his ability, with Dragon Pulse, Volt Switch, Surf, and Sludge Wave as a moveset. I am a little bit worried about Surf, because when we were up against the Elite Four last time, it was a double battle. So Surf will hurt our party if we don't play our cards right. So hopefully that's going to be there. Now I put on Volt Switch because he's our special attacker, and if anything's going to like warrant him moving out of there, he's got a pretty decent speed, so the Volt Switch can get him out of there and keep him safe. Then up next, we have the returning Celestity, our bold nature Cresselia. She's still rocking out with Safeguard, Aurora Beam, and Technoblast, but this time, now that she managed to get to level 100, at level 98, she learned Psychic. That's okay. She is here to be a wall. If we can predict special, more physical, actually anything. Look at those stats. Look at those defensive stats. Nothing is getting past her. So we just had to make sure that she had the strongest stab move that she could possibly have, and then the rest is history. Then up next, we have the return of Terry, our adamant nature Altaria. Now she's holding the expert belt. May change that up, but for now she's holding the expert belt to deal a little bit more damage if you are weak to any of her moves. Now her moves are Dragon Dance, Fly, Outrage, and Perish Song. Perish Song came in clutch against Cynthia. That and the fact that Melodic didn't have any attacking moves for some reason. Perish Song would have come in clutch. And hopefully we don't have to resort to using it, but it is going to be a good tactic to use against someone if we're having some any troubles. Also rocking up with Natural Cure, so if she does get any form of status on her, switch her out and she'll be fine. Now next, we have McClung, who has become an absolute staple of the team. Since joining us a couple of episodes back, he has actually been an outstanding member of the team. This is our impish nature Volcarona, holding the Razor Fang to try and get some of those flinches, with the devastating moveset of Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Psychic, and Fiery Dance, with Drought as an ability. Now I will admit, the Drought was a bit of a downfall for us last episode. Hopefully we won't have that sort of issue again, but all in all, McClung has come in handy more times than not. And then last but not least, we have Day Day, our timid nature Meganium, holding the burn drive to change up the Technoblast to Fire type, rocking out with Solar Beam, Light Screen, and I've given Dragon Pulse now to give some more coverage. Overgrow as an ability. If we manage to get to low health and we have to hit a Solar Beam, that's going to be even more power. Now I decided to stick with Day Day purely because, like I said, the last time we took on the Elite Four, it was double battles. And so I'm going to be leading some of the times, if not all of the time, with Day Day and McClung. Because Drought on McClung is going to be amazing, and then Solar Beam in the sun and Stomp. So yes, I went through everybody, absolutely everybody in the PCs at level 100, and it was painstaking. I will admit, it was not easy picking 6 Pokemon from the squad that we had. We had so many good Pokemon, and it wasn't quite fair. I'm going to show you what we got, because I think I may have still separated teams. But yeah, look, we've got a possible team here. I decided to make it a completely overpowered team, so we would have had this team. But then I thought pseudos and legends, they get used all the time. Now don't get me wrong, it's very rare that you'd see a Machamp, a Gigalith, and a Nidoqueen on a team, or a Ludicolo, but you know, Rayquaza, Metagross, meh. And the fact that Slacking has slow start now instead of Sloth. Oh, sorry, instead of Truant. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, I went through and just ripped the boxes apart. Now, I want to give it an honorary shout out. I said ages ago that Love Disc was neither diverse or useful. And I was wrong. If this thing was ever on a rain team, it would actually pose a threat in this game because the stats are actually surprising. I did not expect that sort of speed and that sort of special attack. Unfortunately, we're running more of a sun team than a rain team. Because I can guarantee you, if we had a Rainmaker, our water type probably would have been Love Disc. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, I was gonna go with Chlorophyll Venusaur, but I wanted to try and keep the individual typings as best we could. We already had a poison type in Tentacruel, so I just wanted to sort of avoid that. Now, I also want to point out that yes, I did say that Legends and Mythicals and Starters get overused, and I know that we got Cresselia, who's a Mythical, but Cresselia is one of the least used ones. We got Meganium, who is a complete underdog when it comes to starters. Almost nobody likes Meganium, so I'm going to prove the day belongs. And then you got Pokemon like Volcarona and Altaria. But, yeah. And one more thing I wanted to address, because I edited it recently, and I wanted to point out, just in case anybody sort of came at just to try and sort of play off. I recently edited together the clip for Skylar, and I said in the video that there was no way that Toxicroak would have gone down in that rotation battle, and I was right. It was a high roll. If a high roller had done it, there was a... what was it? It was a 1/8 chance on just a high roll that it would have taken out Toxicroak. Every other hit would have been fine. It was only because it was a crit. But that is neither here nor there. I just wanted to point that out because that is something that I haven't addressed, and I said I did. I said I was going to. But yeah, it was hard building this team. So many good Pokemon in the box. It was hard. Now then, one more thing I'm going to address is that I want to complete this game. Now then, if we white out, that's fine. We consider ourselves lost the Nuzlocke. But we will go until we beat Alder. Or we run out of Pokemon. That's just generally going to be it. But I've got faith in this little ragtag team. Who deserve to be on the layout. There they are. So yeah, I have faith in this ragtag team. Do we have... You, talk to me. I'm going to be able to use that. Even though we haven't read it. And we're going to go in the same order that we did last time. Shauntal, Caitlyn, Grimsley, Marshall. Now, we took on Cynthia, who had a level 100 Sea King. It means that her Garchomp would have been a level. That Garchomp would have been a menace. Not saying that Sea King wasn't. You imagine if it was her Garchomp that we actually had to go against. So, Spooky Mistress. Trainer's thoughts joined with the Pokemon's mind. A lustrous aqua ring and fur. That's part of a novel I wrote. I absolutely love writing about the close bonds between trainers who come here and the Pokemon they train. I could use you and your Pokemon as a subject. Now, the last time she had a Genghis clone on her team. I wasn't impressed. It's a one-on-one fight. Holy shit. I know that we're level 100, but that is a level 91 Haxorus on the field. Okay. Well, first thing we're going to do is we are going to switch out. I've got a feeling this thing is going to use Earthquake. So I'm going to go to Celestity. The Scout because of her defenses. Because if he goes for Outrage, sending out... okay, that needs to go away. Last turn. It's only turn 1. Hey, this thing is... She is setting up to sweep. Didn't do exactly what. With the eject button, the sword stances are cancelled out. Right. This thing could know some dark type moves, so we're going to switch. We're going to switch to Terry. We are going to be greedy as well. We are going to start setting. I didn't put items on them. I didn't put items on 3 of these Pokemon. I was going to put leftovers on and... Oh. That's fine. Take that. We're kind of about here next over it's gonna be. That is a stab extreme speed from his angles. I was going to say, there's no way on earth that lives! Right, we're going to use one of our heals. I know it's early, but Terry can't take another extreme speed. She can take 2 when she's at full. Oh. Now I can't remember. I think in Generation 5, once the Poké Sash is used, that's it, it's gone. So, hopefully, that means that we can overcome this thing. I forget, how many times can you use Extreme Speed? Yeah. Poké Sash is broken. Now the question is, that we did Dragon Dance. So I think we'll be faster. That's all we needed. Now the problem, now I have locked this in. Locked this into Outrage. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto can eat the Outrage, that's fine. +1 Dragon Dance. Spinnerack. Come on, Terry. Terry, no. Yep, Terry, you've done your job. Is this thing gonna know Pursuit? That little delay scared the ever-loving life out of me. Genuinely thought it was going to hit. Genuinely thought it was going to hit Pursuit, and we were going to lose Terry to a Spinnerack. I know it's only a Spinnerack, but we don't know what the next Pokemon is, so I'd rather take the chance to set up a little bit now. Because we're now at +4 with our attack. Right. 2 Pokemon left. She got 2 Pokemon left. I think we can risk going for another. Is there anything that's really going to live? We've got 2 Sword Dances up. I don't think anything's going to live, so I think we just start hitting ones. And we just go nuts. We just rock out with Earthquake. Sunkern. Watch now, I've Sword Danced up for nothing. It's always better to be safe. Oh, Girafarig. Oh, it's faster! Yeah. Oh, and that was a very unnecessary crit. How to say this? I went very too fast. Sorry. First, I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience with me. Oh, it's not your fault. This is how battles always are. Even in light of that, I am still one of the Elite Four. Oh, she said the exact same thing after we beat her. But that is Elite Four member number 1. Down. So thank you very much for joining me today. So thank you very much for joining me. 3 more to go. 3 more to go and then we verse Alden. But like I said at the beginning, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I have appreciated this so much you cannot tell. If you're enjoying the end of this series, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the episodes, and make sure that notification bell is rung. Comment down below what your favourite part is, and if you actually believe that we are going to beat the Elite Four. With that, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow for a fight against Caitlin. Peace.